Workout is a no repeat workout, and you also need zero equipment, so you can do this workout absolutely anywhere. If you are not already, make sure you're following me on Instagram. There I post extra workout content, behind the scenes, all that fun stuff. Make sure that you can see your screen so you can follow along with me, and without further ado, let's get to it. All right, each of our exercises today are going to be 45 seconds on with a 15-second rest. First up, you're going to step out to the side, come down, tapping the toes to the floor. So as you're coming down and bringing those fingertips towards the floor, you're going to really think about that core, sending the lower abs kind of up to the sky, squeezing the core. Keep the arms nice and strong. Work, take a 15-second rest. Your next exercise, we're going to do a squat with a rise. So you're coming down into a regular squat. As you come up from your squat, coming all the way up on your tippy toes, squeezing those calves, your upper body. As you come down, arms are out to the sides like this. You're going to squeeze that back, and then as you come up, arms come up. Make sure you're coming all the way down in your squat. Arms are nice and strong. Nice work. Next up, we're going to do a tricep extension motion with our upper body. So you're going to lock these elbows here, and the only thing that's moving is the lower half of your arms. With your lower body, you're going to take a slight bend in the knees. As you extend, step one leg back, squeeze those glutes back to center. So the upper body should stay one level the whole time. Really think about squeezing those triceps, squeeze those glutes. Next up, we have a standing elbow to knee crunch, but your arms are going to start up here. So as you bring the knee up, you're going to bring opposite elbow down, thinking about bringing that knee up in front of you versus close to the chest like this, so that you're really reaching that elbow for the knee. Exhale as you bring the elbow down.
I think you're better without me. Know for a fact that you're happy. Hate that I treated you badly.
Nice work. We're going to head to the ground. You're going to be in a tabletop position. We're going to do some bird dog extensions. So you're going to extend opposite toes and opposite fingertips, and you're going to keep everything nice and strong, keeping the leg that you're extending, keeping that hip down towards the floor, squeezing the glute, engaging the core, everything nice and stable, and we're switching.
So I gotta tell the truth.
You want to try and keep a nice neutral spine, so don't arch that back. Keep the core engaged. Good. We're going to stay down here in the same position. We're going to do some double pulse donkey kicks. So coming back into this tabletop position, we're going to do one leg at a time. So choose a side, again keeping that nice neutral spine, keeping the core engaged, we're not arching the back. Sending the heel up to the sky, you're going to pulse, pulse, and bring it in. So try and get that heel up to the sky as high as possible while keeping the core engaged, not arching the back. Keep everything nice and tight. You can take a quick 15-second breather. We're going to do the same thing, just on the left side. Here we go, other leg. That working hip facing towards the ground. So if you're lifting your left leg, keep that left hip towards the ground, everything nice and square.
I know you have questions, I don't have answers, clearly no manners, baby, I know you want better.
Good. Next up, we're going to do some shoulder taps. So you can do this either in a high plank like this, or you can do this in a modified plank, so dropping the knees. If you are dropping the knees, try and keep those knees just a little bit wider. If you have the knees together, it's kind of a little bit easier for you to sway. So have a nice wide stance. The goal here is to keep the core engaged and not sway the body. Onto our backs. Next up, we're just going to do some plain old glute bridges. So you're going to press those heels into the floor, and remember to press your low back into the floor when you come down each time. So send the hips up, sitting into the heels, hips go as high as you can. Try not to arch the back, and then control that squeeze, lower down, press the low back to the floor.
Nothing's ever enough, even if I try too hard. Tell me what to do, say anything, yeah. Dive deeper, dive deeper, yeah. Dive deeper, dive with me, yeah. I know we could fly if we just tried, So come on, baby, dive deeper, dive deeper, yeah. Dive deeper, dive with me, yeah. I know we could fly.
Good. We're going to stay down here on our backs. Next up, we're just going to do some regular old crunches. So I'm giving you freedom to do whatever you want with your hands. You can either have them by your fingertips, you can slide them up your knees like so, you can have them directly up in the air, whatever makes you feel the most comfortable and allows you to get the best crunch. You're going to focus on pressing the lower back into the floor, keeping the neck long, and getting the shoulder blades up off your mat. So you're going to lift your feet up so they're at 90-degree angles, and arms are going to be extended up straight as well. You're going to press the low back to the floor. We're going to do some dead bugs. You're going to extend opposite leg, opposite arm. They don't touch the floor, and they come back. So your low back should be pressed into the floor this whole time so that your lower abs are engaged. One last exercise on the floor. You're going to flip it back over. We're going to do some half push-ups. I'm going to give you a couple different ways that you can do this. You're going to do these on your knees. You're going to slowly lower yourself down, nice and slow, like you're doing a negative. Try and hold the body, hover it above the ground as much as possible. Then let the belly go. You can take a second and then push yourself back up. Or you're doing the same thing, lowering yourself down, and then you can kind of push yourself back to get back up. So that's a little bit easier, but really focusing on that negative. So holding as you come down, release and press up. Stand it up. Next up, we're going to do some good mornings. So feet are going to be about shoulder width apart, maybe a little bit wider. Fingertips are going to be by the ears. You have a slight bend in your knees the entire time. You're going to keep a nice flat back, send the hips backwards. And then from here, use those glutes. Everything moves as a unit. To stand up, notice my knees are still bent, but I'm engaging the glutes. So down, pressing to the outsides of your feet, pressing your knees outward, coming back up. Make sure everything's nice and flat as you come down into this hinge position. Standing the feet nice and wide this time. We're going to do some opposite toe touches. So arms are going to come out nice and wide. You're going to reach for the opposite toe, coming back up. So similar movement, we're hinging at the hips. Back to center. Don't forget about your core as you're doing this.
Just take the night and believe when it's like nothing wrong, it's alright with you. No price, no price, no need, so free. I don't care what you say, what you do, how you feel, as long as you can show me a good time. I don't need promises on
Nice work. Last exercise, we're going to do some standing star crunches. So you're going to stand in a nice big star position, and you're going to reach for opposite toes, so same thing, like so. Reaching for the toe, or you can do the knee. But again, really think about bringing that knee up in front of you, so you're reaching over and crunching.
Don't you put pressure on me to get into us. All I need is short-term devotion. I don't wanna be so emotional. Just wanna dance, want a simple romance, nothing more, nothing less from you. No price, no price, no need, so free. I don't care what you
That is it, guys. Great job. I hope you enjoyed this quick 15-minute, no repeat beginner full body workout. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Also, let me know how you did in the comments. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, turn on